Alright, we back, man. How everybody doing, man? Yo, hopefully y'all enjoyed your Tuesday. Getting ready for this Wednesday. You know, I don't care if the weather bad. I don't care if it's like snowing, if it's a snowstorm, if it's raining crazy. Yo, let's have positive vibes the whole day. Let's, be there for our neighbors, for our family. Be there for everybody. Now, I'm not saying go out and loan everybody money. I don't want y'all blaming me if y'all don't get y'all money back. But, you know what I mean? If somebody need a shoulder, get them a shoulder. If somebody really needs some money, loan it to them without interest, you know what I mean? But let's have a good day, man. I want to shout out Teresa. So Teresa, that's one of my homegirls. She hit me away from the comments. I usually just look at the comments, but she hit me. She was just like, yo, you covering the Brits? I didn't even realize it was today. I didn't even know what she was talking about, honestly. But when I end up realizing what's going on, I'm like, oh, damn. I do want to cover it, so I had to push 2 songs that I originally was going to do to the other end, you know what I mean, which is tomorrow. So I'm not even going to say those artists I was going to do. Y'all going to see it tomorrow. But I definitely wanted to cover the Dave joint and the Stormzy joint. Now, real quick about Teresa, too, yo. She's really one of the most talented people I know. She's a writer, you know what I mean? She had a movie out right now. It's called Rocks. Y'all check that movie out. She's really dope. Always go to the film festivals and hold it down. Her movies is always doing good. Y'all check out Rocks. Now, when I started the channel, right, it was literally because I used to go to the UK all the time, and I fell in love with the music, and I'd be out here, like, putting people on. Some people are mess with, some people don't. And I only know a few. I don't know, like, what I know now since I started it. But, I was like, yo, I want to start something where, you know what I mean, I could try to turn some of the up-and-coming artists and turn some of the, like, artists that got big names there into, like, household names here. Now, in the mix of me starting it, Dave name was the name that came up consistently. Because, people request in the comments. So Dave name kept coming up, and it was just like, yo, do this song for Dave, that song for Dave. Until I found out he's one of the hottest dudes out there. And within me doing it and doing my own, listening to my own, he's one of my favorite artists, period. You know what I mean? Not no UK or American, so I'm just talking about period. But what's dope about this, so the Brits is an award show, which I would say probably the most prestigious one out there for music. Now, the song that he's performing, I always look at stuff like that. The song that he's performing is so deep that I like when somebody go on a major, on a major platform and perform something like this. So I'm real interested to see how he performed it. I know it's gonna be dope, but I like that he got mad dope songs. He could have picked, any song, you know what I mean, and performed it. But he's real strategic, similar to Kendrick. And what I'm gonna say is, I'm gonna see the outcome of this, because if he performs this song right here at the Grammys, I mean, literally, you're hearing from him the rest of the year. You're going to see Gatorade commercials pop up. You're going to see Nike commercials. You're going to see all kinds of, like, new endorsements. So I'm curious to see what's going to be the outcome from this performance. But the performance still got to be dope. You know what I mean? So I know y'all probably tired of me talking. Let's get into it, all right?
Look, black is beautiful, black is excellent. Black is pain, black is joy, black is evident. Working twice as hard as the people you know you're better than, cause you need to do double what they do so you can level them. Black is so much deeper than just African American. Our heritage been severed, you never got to experiment.
Yo, y'all don't kill me about pausing. Sometimes you gotta pause, the rest of it ain't gonna get up here. Now, what I'm gonna say is this, it's dope he playing the piano too. See, I didn't know he played the piano. This kid surprises me every time. Like, every time I see him, he just shows how talented he is, especially for his age.
With family trees, cause they teach you about famine and greed. Show you pictures of our fam on their knees. Tell us we used to be barbaric, we had actual queens. Black is watching child soldiers getting killed by the children, feeling sick so quick, this could have happened to me.
Yo, I don't know if y'all know how serious this is. This is really serious. Like, for one, he already spoke on, you know what I mean, like, black is deeper than just African American. Like, so, you know, a lot of people look at black as, I'm African American, I'm black. But people don't look at it like, you know, in Puerto Rico and DR and, you know, these places where a lot of people don't even consider themselves black, but they're black. You know what I mean? It's just, they're black from wherever they're from. They'll look just like me, but then they'll say, no, I'm not black, I'm Spanish, whatever. Long story short, then he goes to the child soldier. You know, like, yo, that could have been me getting killed by a child soldier. That could have been me, a child soldier, because of how, you know, in certain places, you know, how they train these kids at an age where a kid don't know no better. But, like I said, it's a major scale he doing it on.
Mommy watching, telling stories about your dad and your niece. Listen, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Kid dies, the blacker the killer, the sweeter the news. And if he's white, you give him a chance, he's ill and confused. If he's black, he's probably armed, you see him and shoot. Black is growing up around the barbershop. Mommy says stay away from trouble, you're in yard a lot. Studying for ages, appreciating the chance you got. Cause black is in your blood and you ain't even got the heart to stop. Black is stepping in for your brothers because your father's gone. Standing by your children when you haven't proven karma wrong. Black is doing all of the above, then going corner shop. Trying to help a lady cross the road to have her walking off.
Dang. That's so deep. I don't even want to keep breaking down these lines. And it's so scary because I covered this song before. And you know, I don't like to repeat lines, and I would tell a lot of people, like, in the comments, like, yo, I'm not trying to repeat no lines, so stop. I didn't miss it. I didn't miss what you thought. Yo, I did miss a few things, because even listening now with certain things I'm hearing now that I'm like, damn, I didn't catch that the first time or the second time I heard it. You know what I mean? But it's deep, man. Like, everything he's saying is so real, and it's real. So somebody just came and sat down to play the piano on the other side. Let's check this out.
Black is growing up around your family and making it. Being forced to leave the place you love because there's hate in it. People say you're faking it, never stay for changing it. But black is being jealous, you'd be dead if you had stayed in it.
Leave where you from because it's hating it. You know what I mean? If you stay, you'll end up dead. Yo, look, a lot of people, they see this Nipsey situation a lot different than I do. You know what I mean? Like, even though I'm from New York, I grew up in LA. I grew up on Slauson and Crenshaw. Like literally 3144 West Slauson, Dorset Village. You know what I mean? I grew up Slauson and Crenshaw. Like, same age group, everything, right? And the main thing about it, to me, was to see Nipsey go to where he got to. I always was like, yo, damn, that's crazy. He stayed around. Not only stayed around, but start putting business in areas that, like, we couldn't even, like them areas, that lot that he had. So it's another lot, like, across the street. They got, like, a grocery store and a whole bunch of other stuff. That one is popping. The lot where the Marathon store was dead. Like, nobody cared about that lot because you could go over there, get shot, get killed, anything. He created, when he put his t-shirt spot over there, right? Other business, you know, so much traffic start coming, people start renting out the other spaces. You know what I mean? Like, so to see him do that, create all them jobs, pretty much do something that is super hard to do, because even if you would have threw a Nike store right there, like, you got to clean up the area first. He literally put something there that created business for other people, got people jobs, that was felons, all that. To see him stay and die on his doorstep of an establishment he created, that's scary. That's what he talking about. That's what it is when you black. When you black, gotta leave where you from. You know what I mean? And that's whack, because, you know, Nipsey's one of the dudes that was trying to change that. That's why we gotta champion Nipsey. We gotta champion him as much as we can, if you like his music or not, because it's not a lot of people doing that. Everybody make it and leave. He was one of the few to stay.
Black is struggling to find your history and tracing it. You don't know the truth about your race because they're erasing it. Black has got a really sour flavor, here's a taste of it. But black is all I know, there ain't a thing that I would change in it.
This Dave dude is super talented, especially for, I'm not gonna say especially for his age, because there's people talented his age, but
look, black isn't a single color, man, there's shades to it. Her hair's straight and thick, but mine's got waves in it. Black is not divisive, they've been lying and I'm hating it. Black has never been a competition, we're all making it. Black is deadly. Black is when you're freezing in your home and you can't get sleep but never feeling empty because you got 20 cousins in your country living stress-free, walking for their water daughter wrapped inside a bed sheet.
Got family in other countries that didn't make it over to America or the UK, and they living stress-free, and they in third world countries. You know what I mean? Like, I got family in Belize, and they love it. They don't want to leave. And Belize is tough out there. You know what I mean? Like, so it's so crazy. This song hit different. Like, it hit different from when you first hear it, and then you hear it again, and then you know what I mean? This is one of the deepest songs I've ever heard.
Black is distant, it's representing countries that never even existed while your grandmother was living. Black is my Ghanaian brother, reading into scriptures, doing research on his lineage, finding out that he's Egyptian. Black is people naming your countries and what they trade most. Coast of Ivory, Gold Coast, and the Grain Coast. But most importantly, to show how deep all of this pain goes, West Africa, Benin, they call it Slave Coast.
Slave Coast. It's real talk, yo. Checking your ancestry to find out you Egyptian. Scary thing about blacks, you know, they got all these ancestry.com. What's the other one? Africa is one that you're supposed to really, if you black, you're supposed to. Hey, I can't believe I can't remember. But it's one that's strictly for blacks. But the point I'm making is, we just going off a piece of paper, hoping that a swab was found, something from my mouth was found, and it's similar to these people in this area. Like, we don't even really know where we from. You know what I mean?
Black is so confusing, cause the culture they're in love with it. Take our features when they want and have their fun with it. Never seem to help with all the things we know will come with it. Loud in our laughter, silent in our suffering. Black is being strong inside the face of defeat. Poverty made me a beast. I battled the law in the streets. We all struggle, but your struggle ain't a struggle like me. Well, how could it be when your people gave us the odds that we beat? I mean, bloody hell. What about our brothers that are stuck in jail that couldn't bust the bell? They held a bird and got to live with it.
Stuck in jail, held a bird, and gotta live with it.
Black is being guilty until proven that you're innocent. Black is saying free all of my people stuck inside of prison cells. Think it's funny we ain't got nothing to say to them. Unconditional love is strange to them, it's amazing. Black has really got the sweetest flavor, here's a taste of it. But black is all I know, there ain't a thing that I would change. It is racist, whether or not.
Damn, don't kill me. Yo, this must be, he's adding this part on, because this ain't a part of the song.
It feels racist. The truth is our prime ministers are real racist. They say you should be grateful we're the least racist.
Our prime, man, he doing something. I'm telling you, this has to go viral. Like, what he's doing, this video has to go, like, everyone has to see this. This can't be something that, like, it just falls under the rug and only people in the UK see this. Like, this award show gotta, like, they gotta do some numbers.
I say the least racist is still racist, and if somebody hasn't said it, equality's a right, it doesn't deserve credit. Now if you don't want to get it, then you're never gonna get how the news treats Kate versus how they treated Meghan. Rest in peace, Jack Merritt, you're my brother in arms. There's tears in our eyes and love in our hearts. We never had the same background, culture, color or past, but you devoted your life to giving others a chance, and for that I'm so taken aback, because he gave us all a voice. I have to say it for Jack. As a young black man that's seen paper and crack, giving tougher sentences, it's just paper and cracks. All he would want is unity, funding for communities, equal opportunities, people under scrutiny. No more immunity, way less hatred, more conservation, less deforestation. We want rehabilitation, now that would be amazing. But Grenfell victims still need accommodation, and we still need support for the Windrush generation, reparations for the time our people spent on plantations. I'm done.
Killed it. Who would have thought this my man from Top Boy? Who would have thought when I was watching Top Boy, not even knowing he was a rapper, this dude probably one of the best performances I seen since the Chris Brown performance at whatever award show that was. I think it was like MTV Awards or something. That was deep. That was really, really deep. Like, it's crazy. Like I said, I said it in another song. I said I feel like he's gonna be the dude to really push the whole culture, like worldwide towards like super household name. After this, I called that a while ago. That's deep though. I'm definitely gonna watch this again. Look, if I talk too much for y'all on this one, just cut me off. and go to it on your own. You know what I mean? Just go to it and watch it because y'all gotta watch it. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, this was dope. Yo, I'm really checking for what he's gonna do in 2020, man. Like this kid, his future is super bright. You know what I mean? Like, what is it called? Strut him on the map, right? Other than that, man, yo, I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. All right, peace.